From downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Controversy on campus. White nationalist speaker Richard Spencer facing several protests by students at Michigan State University today. And a complete accident or neglect of duty. 2 Detroit police officers are facing a judge today for their alleged role in a deadly chase.
Beautiful Monday sunshine. And don't get used to it. We've got a tricky forecast ahead.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. But first, we are following a developing story this afternoon out of Ypsilanti, where classes have been canceled or called off at Ypsilanti Community Middle School following a bomb threat there. Parents and guardians are allowed to pick up their students from the athletic wing of the school. The Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department has searched the school and cleared it of any threats, but school is still closed for the day. Also developing this afternoon, from suspended to facing charges. 2 Detroit police officers will be in court for their alleged role in a police chase that ended with a 19-year-old dead. Local 4's Rob Maloney has been closely following this case for us. He joins us now with the very latest.
It is a case of police officers, Detroit City police officers, being on the wrong side of the law. They were Special Operations police officers Stephen Hyde and Ronald Cadez, and they are charged with willful neglect of duty on a couple of different fronts. Let's take you back to last October. It was a police on Maiden Street at Park Drive. And for about 35 seconds, they were involved in a chase with a car. And in that chase, the car took off down the street and they were chasing this car. But the car got into an intersection and got sideswiped, and the driver of that vehicle died. And so what happened was these 2 officers apparently were involved in this chase for the 35 seconds, but they didn't call it into dispatch. And they also did not stop for this accident and try and render any aid to the person that was in the car. At the time, Police Chief James Craig said that the officers didn't violate any laws that he could see, but he did say they violated departmental policy. In the meantime, the prosecutor, Kim Worthy, has decided that they did in fact break the law. So at this point, they're waiting for an arraignment. They are under arrest. They were supposed to be arraigned this morning at 10:30, but that has been changed to 2:30 this afternoon. So we will be there for that, and we'll certainly have the update on everything that we can find after this arraignment. So for now, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All righty, Ron, thank you. Michigan State University is on spring break right now, but the MSU campus is still the center of attention later today as white nationalist Richard Spencer arrives on campus for a pre-scheduled speech. Now, the campus did try to block Spencer's speech plans, but a threatened lawsuit saw the school relent, and he is going to speak today. One major prevailing opinion on campus is that students should just ignore him.
Really up to the student's choice as to whether or not he wants to go visit him, or whether they feel like what he has to say is too much for them, and they just decided not to go see him and stay home.
Protests and demonstrations against Spencer's appearance started at 9 this morning, and they are expected to continue until 9 tonight, well after that event is over. Meanwhile, here in Metro Detroit, 2 events connected to Richard Spencer's visit have been canceled. In Sterling Heights, the Carpathia Club called off a cocktail party event that was originally set for Sunday night. It was planned by the local alt-right group. But the Warren Bar Tipsy McStaggers canceled an event as well. That one was supposed to happen tonight. And Karsten Grotlow, the manager of the Carpathia Club, released a statement that says in part, "I was informed by the authorities of the type of group that they were. I was unaware when I booked them, and I was advised to cancel the event by the Sterling Heights Police Department." Richard Spencer himself has not released any public comments on the cancellations. Let's bring in meteorologist Brandon Rue now and talk weather, because it is starting to feel a lot like winter again.
Yep.
And I don't like talking about it. It's your job.
Yes.
We got to know about some snow that might be headed our way.
Yeah, and it's not today. So
okay.
You look out there today and yeah, not too bad. Sort of end of winter, cool sunshine with numbers in the 30s, but we do have some wintry weather coming your way. We have 35 as our warm spot at Metro Airport, 32 at City Airport. The northeast winds just keep folks on the east side here a couple of degrees on the cooler side. We have 34 in Ann Arbor, Howells at 33. The winds, there they are. You see the little yellow barb there. That shows you what direction the wind is blowing toward. It's coming from the northeast and heading to the southwest, but it's cool, dry air and wind chills across southern Ontario and here in southeastern lower are all in the 20s. That's how it feels as you head out, even though it's 35 on the thermometer. A few high wispy clouds, that's it. Brightest day of the week, 40 degrees the afternoon high, but more clouds are coming. And again, things get progressively worse as we head through the rest of the week, and we'll explain it all for you coming up.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. The Central Michigan University student who's accused of shooting and killing his own parents on campus will be charged with 2 counts of murder. Police say the accused gunman, 19-year-old James Davis Jr., was acting strangely leading up to the deadly shooting of his parents inside of his dorm on Sunday. Now, he is currently in the hospital. He's in police custody there following his arrest early Saturday after being spotted by the train tracks following a 15-hour manhunt. He is expected to be moved to jail as soon as he's discharged from that hospital. And we are also learning new information about a deadly freeway accident from over the weekend. MSP telling us a 44-year-old woman from Lansing was driving her Chrysler 200 westbound on I-94 early Sunday morning when she rear-ended another vehicle. Now, she got out to inspect the damage, and when she was re-entering her car, a driver in a Ford Escape crashed into the back of the Chrysler, which hit the woman, and she was later pronounced dead at the hospital. The driver of that Ford Escape was driving on a suspended license. Their information has not been released. Charges are pending. We're also following 3 residential fires across the Metro Detroit area, and you're looking at video from the aftermath of an arson, a possible arson at a Detroit home, and footage of crews responding to a high-rise apartment fire in Highland Park. But first, we do want to take a look at a story that we're following for you this afternoon out of Harrison Township, and that is where a 100-year-old home has just burned to the ground. And unfortunately, to make matters worse, the man and woman who lived there were getting married soon, and a lot of their important wedding items were inside of that home when it caught fire. However, there is a silver lining.
He mentioned they were getting married this July, and his to-be wife's wedding dress was in the upstairs closet, and he directed me exactly where it would be. So after our investigation, we went up and searched for it, and we ended up finding it.
Oh man, that is the good news there. The cause of the fire is still being investigated right now, but investigators do believe that it might have been some sort of electrical issue. And a Detroit mother and her 4 children are looking for a new home after escaping from a suspicious Sunday morning house fire. Lachey Bay and her 4 children ran from their home on Hartwell near Schaefer and Pembroke when flames just started roaring through the home early Sunday morning. Arson investigators are working to determine the cause, but she believes that the fire was intentionally set in a case of mistaken identity, which resulted in her losing everything.
I'm really trying to stay strong for my children, because at the end of the day, they did not deserve a house fire. And regardless to whatever goes on in people's lives, this should not happen to no one.
It really shouldn't happen to anyone. The Red Cross has provided temporary shelter for the family as they look for a new place to live. And a third fire over the weekend, this one in Highland Park, left dozens of people without homes to return to and even sent 1 firefighter to the hospital. This happened Saturday at the Bishop Moore apartment complex. Multiple residents quickly started working together to save some of their neighbors' belongings.
So I ran to the steps, tried to get another older lady out who was a friend, and she came down, then went to the other side, helped another lady who couldn't walk.
Now, 1 firefighter was sent to the hospital for smoke inhalation, but no residents were hurt. The cause of this fire is still being investigated. So this crime committed inside of a Wyandotte courthouse might just leave you shaking your head. We want to show you 40-year-old Danielle Perez. She appeared in a 27th district courtroom on February 23rd and reportedly started acting out inside of the courtroom. Well, when court officers went to restrain her, they discovered that she had hidden cocaine in her pocket. Perez pleaded guilty to possession and is now in custody awaiting to be sentenced. Not very smart. Well, some major road work starting today could cause some serious slowdowns in Troy and Sterling Heights. DeQuinder Road will see some more construction starting today along the Troy and Sterling Heights border as the second phase of a project. The stretch of DeQuinder from Long Lake Road to Burning Bush Drive will only have 1 lane open, both northbound and southbound during the project. DeQuinder Road is expected to be completed in the fall. And someone in Ypsilanti is $1 million richer this morning after taking home part of the Michigan Mega Millions jackpot on Friday. The ticket that matched 5 white balls was sold at a CVS pharmacy on Carpenter Road in Ypsilanti. Now, there's no word yet on the identity of that winner, but the lucky numbers were 24, 28, 42, 60, 64, and the mega ball was 8. Well, a long time ago, in a plagiarized galaxy far, far away, we'll tell you why Disney is being accused of plagiarism in connection to the Star Wars Han Solo spin-off movie. But first, today is the day. The deadline is here for a major decision on DACA, but no decision has been made just yet. And for Dreamers, no news is not good news. Plus, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan will deliver his State of the City address. So make sure you join us here on Local 4 to watch it live on the air, or you can stream it from our website, clickondetroit.com, or on our Click on Detroit mobile app. We're back in a minute.
We became
Well, there you see it, everybody. A handful of protests held across the country over the weekend, leading up to today's long-awaited deadline for a decision on ending DACA visas. Now, by now, we have reached the deadline and no decision has been made. For Dreamers, that means their permits are safe for the time being. But just because there has been no decision doesn't mean Dreamers are sleeping any easier. President Trump in January said he was sure a bipartisan agreement on DACA was close.
I have a lot of confidence in the people in this room that you're going to come out with something really good.
But the March 5th deadline is here, and something really good hasn't arrived. And that's a nightmare for DACA recipients.
I have no social assistance. I'm paying out of my own pocket. I have an occupation as a sign language interpreter. I pay taxes. From the day I started working to, as we speak, present day, I've been giving back.
Court decisions have forced the White House to keep renewing DACA permits until further notice. A Senate attempt to pass bipartisan legislation on immigration failed, and since then, Congress has backed off the issue. Over the weekend, a number of DACA rallies from Washington, D.C. to Washington State.
We need to work on immigration. I'm not a great expert, but I think there's a better way to do it than what we're doing now, and no one should live in fear.
The ACLU has a new 6-figure campaign focused on keeping DACA front and center, including a YouTube video, organized protest, and targeted messaging. But in the meantime, Dreamers can only hope and pray for some sort of resolution. Whether it be immigration or what stance you have, have some sympathy towards children who were brought here. That's all I ask. This is all we know. DACA advocates say many recipients might find themselves in some sort of limbo where renewal applications might not be completed before present protections expire. But White House officials have said deporting Dreamers is not a priority right now. All right, heads up, basketball fans, you might want to clear your schedule for today and tomorrow because right in downtown Detroit, 4 big rivalry showdowns to keep an eye on. It's Motor City Madness. And while you're watching the games inside, Brandon Roos keeping an eye on the weather outside for us.
And your Iona Gales playing tonight for the other MAC championship. All right, I know I'm alone on that one. We have temperatures in the middle 30s, but a wet weather maker coming in, a little wintry mix, and say it ain't snow. It is several times. Next.
Introduce.
Hi, Mike Valley. All right, welcome back. Starting in under an hour, some great college basketball showdowns at Little Caesars Arena for the Horizon League's Motor City Madness tournament. Starting at 1 p.m., the women from Green Bay face off against Youngstown State and IUPUI versus Wright State. And for the men's teams, Oakland University taking on Cleveland State, and Wright State faces Milwaukee. The winners from each game meet Tuesday for the women's and men's championships, but even if you're not into basketball, there's another great reason for you to go out this afternoon. The sun is shining all over Metro Detroit, Brandon. This is some really good news.
It is great. The brightest day of the week as we look at Mount Clemens, Detroit, Romulus. We're seeing blue sky and shadows. It is a little bit cooler in a few spots with these east winds coming off of the river here downtown and off of Lake St. Clair, off of Lake Huron as well. So east siders just a little cooler. 35 feels like 29, and it's 40 as a high temp today with mostly sunshine. High clouds are trying to stream in here and breezy at times too. These east-northeast winds may kick up 15, 20-mile-an-hour gusts, and again, feels cooler. Overnight down to 28, and the clouds are going to be filling in. Snow should hold off until about sunrise time, 7 a.m.-ish on Tuesday. Here's a look at the clouds and radar, and it's clouds starting to fill in from the southwest. The radar evidence is along the Mississippi River and stalled out, but will be on the move as we head into tomorrow morning. So let's time it out for you here on the clock, and we do see those increase in clouds through the afternoon, evening, overnight, but snow should be again holding off until we'll say after 6 a.m. So during the morning drive, could be certainly a little slippery and could be coming down in spots for a couple, 2-3 hours. So some areas could get over an inch on Tuesday morning, and a similar setup on Wednesday where we're dealing with what could be a couple of hours of snow and then just spotty showers, both snow and wintry mix, maybe a little rain or sleet. But one of our snow models for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning combined really has most of us 2 to 3 inches around most of Metro Detroit, and a few areas from Livingston, Oakland, Lapeer counties toward the thumb, seeing 3 to 5 inches perhaps during that whole stretch. So no big bomb coming at us as far as winter storms, but a little bit of a nuisance element to these on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Upper 30s, which is why we cannot rule out a little mix. But by Friday, Evrod, things begin to dry out just in time for the weekend, and it looks like the numbers rebound a little bit.
All righty, we like the sound of that, Brandon. Thank you. Still ahead, may the farce be with you. What Disney is accused of doing as part of a Star Wars promotional campaign that could land them inside of a courtroom. That's next, but first let's check in and see what Sandra Ali's working on.
He's known for his strength in the NFL. But this Detroit native was wrestling a different kind of challenge off the field.
You just feel grief and pain and hopelessness.
For decades, he suffered in silence, hiding a painful secret.
You're miserable, it's hard to explain to other people.
I'm Sandra Ali. Now he's breaking his silence, opening up about a taboo topic, his life-saving message, tonight at 11.
Alt 106. All right, so finally here at noon, Disney is kicking its promo into high gear for the next Star Wars movie, a spin-off focusing on Han Solo.
Yeah, as part of a new promotional campaign, they recently released a series of downloadable posters for fans to share online. And one French artist says they plagiarized his work.
Yeah, so the artist is named Hakim Baouz, and he designed a series of album covers for Sony Music France last year. Well, he says that the layout, which you can see here on your screen, his is on the right and Han Solo's is on the left. Well, the layout's pretty similar, don't you think?
Yeah, he posted a bunch of side-by-side comparisons online over the weekend, and the post had been shared thousands of times. He says he wants to be fairly compensated. Disney not commenting on the accusations. Could he have created that after he saw, or there had to be proof?
Yeah, I guess that's his proof. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.